Hello everyone and welcome to a Pirate101 video. Today I'm going to talk about something I normally not seen yet on YouTube yet, which is a nice little tutorial on the new advanced pet system that is in Pirate101. Advanced pets have been around for a couple of months now, and not everyone have gotten the grasp of it yet, because it's a bit more. Well, it's tricky to learn, but once you understand it, that'll be really fun. So right here you have my Ebon Spectre, which is close to Mega, which is level 60. On the drop-down menu, you can go to Pets. Underneath the information about your character, which is the hook, you can go under Pets. Now here's your pet window. Now this may look confusing at first, but how this works is basically I have my pet, which is Mighty Midnight. There he is. And here you have your powers, your talents, and your stats. You can see a preview of your pet and its talents right here, so it's similar to how companions work. Now, how things are different in this game from other King's Isle games that do have pet training is that the pedigree values are way higher. The lowest pedigree, I believe, can be low as 200, whereas the highest can go up to, I believe, 690. And the higher the pedigree, based upon the better talents. So, talents go as common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare, epic. So, from 1 placard to 5 placards. And now let's go through talents and powers. Powers are basically what your pet could potentially cast. So since these have grants, they don't cast it. However, when there's powers like these, like Blackwater Deeps, these are actually powers that your pet can potentially cast. Like such as my Emerald Budgie has Blackwater Deeps, which is basically normal, simple power for companions. Some pets, excuse me. There are some pets, I'm not sure if this is for all pets, but I believe if your pet hits level 65, it becomes loyal. Or the old pets from before the update, they are loyal if the pet is placed on a max character. What loyal basically does is they have a higher chance to join combat. So like right now, this budgie has a 20% chance, but if it was loyal, it would be 50% chance. Now what these grants are basically powers that are given to you. So this pet right now has Grant's Rally and Grant Shark's Fury. Grants in this game are actually really good compared to certain powers. Some powers are okay, but most people like to get the grants, such as this one has Grant's Rally and Grant Shark's Fury, which is what is inside my inventory. You have the Rally and the Shark's Fury, which is given to my pet from my pet. Now on the talent side are basically talents that your pet would have. Like this one has Second Chance, which is just like how companions in normal combat could normally have Second Chance, which works normally. And it has other self talents such as Gifted, enhanced damage for itself, enhanced movement, etc. However, this one, you'll notice this one has Grant's toughness too. So what these talents could do is that they can potentially grant a talent. So some talents, if they say grants, you'll get the talent, like such as Grant's Tough 2. So your pirate will get 2 ranks of toughness. So if a talent has a grant, your pirate gets the talent. If a pet power has a grant, you'll get that power. So you can remember that easily. Pet stats, you have your basic health, will, agility, and strength. Your will, agility, and strength will determine its use for attacks and resistance. Whichever pet, if they have the most of something, is based upon how much damage. It's based on what kind of damage they'll deal, whether will based, agility based, or strength based. Since my Ebon Spectre has the highest amount of will compared to agility and strength, it'll deal damage based upon will, and will take on will boosts. You can also increase its health from feeding it pet snacks. You can also increase its cheer stats, which is where you have the guts, guile, and grit. These are used during the pet brawling, which is in here, which is Circus Maximus, which is where you do all your pet stuff. Pet games, hatching, and we'll get into that in a bit. Power means you can deal better to damage on talents and powers. Basically saying, as I increase power on, let's say, on my budgie, this will deal more damage. Potentially also, I believe that grants toughness, I think it will stay the same. So don't expect any changes in that. But any powers it has, it can increase damage. Any heals that it has, it can increase heals. Guts makes cheer in the games more effective based upon how much health maximum your pet has. Guile is based upon mid health, and grit is based upon low health. Now of course you have your experience right here. Now to train a pet is pretty simple. All you do is select the pet, click train, select the world, and select an activity. Certain activities will increase the XP, and certain activities, depending on your pet's level, will take longer. Some worlds have less energy, but they still take the same amount of time. Well, some do, some don't. More XP, the more time. And let's say you click Ace's High Jump. What will happen is that you'll get these grants for your pet. So my pet will get extra agility, extra will, extra health, and some XP. And it'll give me a island skull. However, in order to train pets, you will need pet gear. You can find a bunch of pet gear inside Circus Maximus from one of the vendors. This will take 5 hours and 8 energy. So if you do train it, just click train if you have everything. It'll deduct 8 energy from your energy globe right here. You can increase your energy if you have gear from the Grizzly Beast Horde pack. You can get things like Claw of Ursus, totems, charms, and rings that grant energy. Increase your base energy. You can get, as of now, you can get up to 20 extra. Now say you do complete your pet, and now you'll see an exclamation mark next to it. What will happen is that you can click the finish, and then you can feed your pet a snack. Now snacks that are usually rank, I believe, 7 and up, can potentially train your pet of 2 levels. So if you see right here, it's 336 out of 490 experience until its next age. Once your pet reaches its next age, it'll have a talent. It'll learn a talent or power. Usually at level 10 you get a talent, then 20 a power, then 30 a talent, then 40 a power, then 50 a talent, then 60 a power. If you feed it a mega, odds are it will most likely increase by 2 levels. Feeding it a regular snack can sometimes increase it by 2 levels, or by 1, depending on how much XP is left over until the next level. Each dash you see right here indicates a level. Every 5 levels your pet can, at the first 15 levels you can start training in Monquista world. And then every 10 levels out there you can travel to a next world. Well, your pet can go to another world for better games, such as Monquista, Marleybone, Aquila, so on. So let's say I want to feed my pet. Well, you just click a regular snack. You'll get the extra bonuses indicated, and you just simply feed it. So my pet is now level 28. You click finish. And I want to train it again. Since it's level 28, I can train in Cool Ranch, but I can't train in these levels until I hit level 35, 45, or 55. So let's go back to Cool Ranch. Now you'll notice these are locked compared to the other pet. Like I was able to do Ace's High Jump, but I can't now, because I am missing jump rope. So, because of that, I can't train it. However, I can pick another game if I wanted to. But if I want to maximize my XP, I can always pick higher ones, but I have to get the requirements. But for the sake of this, I will choose a simple one. Now say you don't want to wait. Say so you don't want to wait. And you just want to skip on up and train it. You can always click the Finish Now button and pay crowns, which will accelerate its process. The higher the time, the more crowns it will cost, from up to 1,000 crowns to a minimum of 4 crowns, simply. So, let's just finish up some of these pets, like the budgie is ready, so let's feed it Mega Snack, which is usually rank 8 or more, and you'll notice the massive XP gap between 52 and then simply 48. Now I believe some rank 7s are Megas, so let's just feed it a PB&J. That's level 37. If I would have fed it a better snack, it probably would have hit level 38. So let's give that a Mushu game. Since this is level 37, I can play a Mushu. So we train it, and then we do that for our Spectre. Like so. Let's feed it a Valencian Orange. And there you go. Now I do believe some pets do like snacks, which could potentially give them more XP. However, I haven't experienced that just yet. You can tell what a pet likes based upon its origin of the snack. So like Aquila, Monkey, Cool Ranch. Now a pet like this, maybe it could be from Cool Ranch, so maybe it'll like it. I'm not sure. See if we can find a Cool Ranch snack. So maybe Secret Recipe Kernel. But your pet only ate the snack, so it doesn't like it. However, this pet did reach level 45, so now you got a fancy little postcard. And now, since it's level 45, I can now play in the Marleybone games. So it can get XP from there. You get a nice little postcard with your pet. I always take a nice little screenshot. So we are honored to inform you that Prince Zeus has recognized for their singular achievements by the Marleybone Pet Athletic Committee and is hereby invited to join the Royal Kennel Club for advanced pentathlon training. So now you can just select the Marleybone and you can start training from there. So now a little hoggle. Let's just feed it something simple, like maybe banana kebab. Now say we do want to complete this, so let's just do it now. Pay the crowns. As now you see time has gone by and you notice the crowns have gone lower. So just click complete now and the crowns will be deducted from your account and you can click finish. And let's do some math here. So 412 out of 490. You want to make the most out of your crowns, so make sure you feed it something good. So since this pet is going to need about, let's see, it's going to hit 444 without a snack. So 90 minus 44, we're going to need about 46 XP. So let's pick a snack that should meet up with that. So 48 XP, let's feed it, and it'll level up to 30, which means out of 30, it'll give me another talent. And there we go. It has a new ability, new talent. Bonus damage, which means now this pet will deal more damage in combat, since it has hit level 30. At its next rank, which is Ancient, I believe, at level 40, it'll grant another power for myself. So let's go to the level 30 games and train. And that's how speeding up your pet works. It's kind of like how in some games, like you see, like Facebook games or something like that, where if you want to accelerate the time instead of waiting, you can pay some premium currency and you can speed it up. Now to get pet snacks, you can get pet snacks from either the Crown Shop through booster packs, such as Snack Pack, Mega Snack Pack, and also in some cases you can earn some from the Grizzly Beast booster pack. However, you can also get pet snacks from companions, such as right here. So since this guy's ready to collect, it's pet wrangling. So you collect, not only will you get gear, but you can get a nice little snack. So let's collect. Now a bonus from pet wrangling is that you can potentially get pet eggs, which is really cool. So how to do pet wrangling, simply just select a companion and make sure it's level 8 or higher. The higher the level, the better the snack potentially. So just click new orders, pet wrangling, and since I have a lot of companions wrangling for pet snacks, this will take me about 2 days. So let's begin. Now another topic that we can go through is pet hatching, or in this case, morphing. Morphing is located inside the Pentathlon arena, which is Circus Maximus. So let's step on inside. You'll see in the distance, in that purple tent, is the morphing tent. Here is also DCS Duel Master, where you can put your pets into a duel, and you can do pet games. It's really cool, it's really fun. You can always try it out, and you can get extra badges, and you can use more pets inside the arena. You can use up to 4 pets once you play a certain amount of games. So let's go into the morphing tent. Now inside the morphing tent, you'll see a total of 6 kiosks in here. You'll see 2 kiosks with 2 sigils, which means you can hatch with another person for their pet or talents and powers. You can use the single sigil to hatch with yourself. The multiplayer sigils, however, has no cooldown or no countdown because it needs to wait for another person. However, if you want to hatch with yourself, simply just go up to one, and a window like this will pop up. So you can select talents that you want to hatch with. Say I want to hatch my Ebon with my Fonfon. Or I want to use my Budgie with my Fonfon. Like so. So with these powers and talents, if you think you're ready to hatch, just click Morph. It'll cost you gold though, only 16,000. Usually it'll cost around, I believe, 10 to 20,000 gold, depending on the pet. I believe the more expensive, the potentially better the pet is. Like you'll notice how the one's more expensive than the other, potentially because maybe talents are better on one or another. So, once you click Morph, morph a new pet for 16,940 gold. And you get a furry egg. Usually these eggs will correspond to what pet you got. Since I got a furry egg, I got my Fonfon. And you'll see this little nifty thing, which is a morph timer. You can't hatch more than once every 10 minutes. Once that 10 minutes is up, you can hatch once more. If you want to speed that up, however, you can always go into the crown shop and buy a Alzarad elixir, which will reset all pet morphing timers. Now, since this says all pet morphing timers, this could potentially foreshadow the future that maybe we'll get more pet talent timers, pet timers. So since we hatched the new pet, it'll take about 5 minutes for it to hatch. And this one, when we mixed it with our Budgie and our Fonfon, we got a pedigree of 551, which is a bit lower. However, it has new talents and new powers and new talents. And that's basically how hatching works. So I hope you guys enjoyed this pet tutorial. Hope you enjoy it, hope it helps, and thank you for watching.